Okay, Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am welcome back to my channel bersama Rahman Aidan. I am very sorry if I haven't been posting in a very long time because I'm I don't really have that task about uploading. If you want to see my other English videos, I have already uploaded in IDN. I mean, my teacher has uploaded them in IDN project channel. It's in different channel, so I'm really sorry if you don't see any updates in my channel because tasks and also crushing pain, emotional pain. Yeah, enough talking about mental health. Let's just continue to the project and what in the world I am doing. So I am today in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to make a weather station in this simulator. And what you see in the screen right now is what we're going to make the weather station in. So without further ado, let's just continue. Enough of the time. So let me first explain what in the world is Wokwi. Wokwi is like a simulator for electronic stuff and IoT. It's super useful if you don't want to buy the crap that you need to actually do IoT embedded systems or electronics. Like you don't want to buy a multimeter, you don't want to buy an ESP32, you don't want to buy a a Arduino or something. No, you don't want to buy that. So the solution is with this, the Wokwi simulator. It is very versatile and useful. You could literally do anything that you could do in real life, but almost everything that you could do. There are some things that you cannot do, maybe Bluetooth, or maybe some really strange edge cases that don't really come to mind at first when you make stuff. When you're a beginner, it's really good. Okay, so let's just start. Um, so first, here in let's just do an introduction first. So in this right side, relative to me, right side, you will see a place that has your control board in the middle. Wait, sorry, I just accident in the middle, and you can pick with when you first open Wokwi, it will present you with this screen. You will be tempted to press this button or put your email here down. Just scroll down a bit and scroll again. You will see the start from scratch section. So today we're gonna be using the ESP32, but if you want to use Arduino Uno or Arduino Mega or whatever, you can. It's compatible because we're not using any internet, so the Arduino Uno can just work well, whatever. Now here on the left side, you see the code editor. You can edit the main code, and maybe if you really want to really do custom weird stuff with the software, you can edit the JSON of a diagram. You can do some pretty cool stuff with that. And here you can install libraries. So what's a library? Libraries are just basically extensions to your code. You can plug them in and you can use them in your code to do cool stuff. You can get data from sensors, move servos, make show stuff on LCDs and stuff like that. So you can do basic stuff like that. Without any libraries, you cannot do anything. Let me just uh, demonstrate how you would add a new part. So the LCD that we will use is 16 by no 20 by 4 I squared C LCD. So basically I squared C is like just a communication protocol. So how the board and the component communicate. It's a really deep and complicated subject, so I'm just gonna simplify it right now. The basic is a thing for communication. So just pay attention here. Pay attention to what I did. I just click here, and you see VCC. You know that if you ever worked before, that connects to the 3-volt input. Now, what is this SDA and SCL pins? So basically, those two are, the SDA is actually sending the data, and the SCL is for clock, so you can sync when you send and when you uh, make the board receive data. So like it won't break. So it would actually work like the board sends a clock signal when it sends data. So that tells the board that, tells the component that, hey, data is coming and watch out for some data. Now when you click here, you see that only one pin is highlighted because you can only connect the SCL pin to this D22 pin and the SDA to the D21. Make sure you don't get that wrong, because if you get it wrong, it will not work. Now, so let's just first of all, we need a library for making this LCD work. Let me look at my reference because I don't remember anything and everything. It's liquid crystal I squared C. The 2 stands for squared, you know, to number to the n or to the what. That's squared. Anyways, uh, liquid. Make sure you spell it correct. Liquid crystal I squared C. Here it is. This one, and we also need DHT. No, not SHT. And sorry for ESDX. So that'll make us so that we can like communicate and get data, actual data like humidity and temperature from our DHT22, which is this thing. But before I tell you how to get data and show it on the LCD, let's just do a simple, very simple, super simple example on how you would make something show. So first you have to include the library by using this line here. Include liquid crystal I2C.h. Make sure you don't misspell that, because if you misspell it, it will not work at all. Like, okay, so that basically what it does is it imports the library and makes it so that you can use it in your code. Without that line, it will not import from it will not import it, and you cannot use it at all. Okay, so let's go to now we will set the amount of columns and amount of rows that we have in this LCD. So here we have 20 columns, so you can count here. I don't want to count that, but there's basically 20 columns here. 20 columns and 4 rows. Let's just change that. 4, I just take 4 rows. Yeah, and then uh, yeah, and then we add this line here, liquid crystal I2C LCD 0x27. That's basically the address, the I2C address of the LCD. Maybe sometimes it's different, so you have to use a scanner sketch, a I2C scanner sketch, and I will put that in the description if you're even watching this for a tutorial, because I'm actually doing this for a cool test. I, and nobody is probably going to watch it for actual help, because well, nobody cares. Anyways, let's continue enough of the depression stuff. What in the hell is this? So here you see there are two functions. There is setup, and void loop. So basically, what these two functions are, the void setup is it only runs when you first start up the board, and the void loop is it just continues to run again and again. It's a loop. It's a loop. The basic loop. The basics. The point is it's a loop. It's a loop. Okay. So what we need to do is initialize. Initialize means get the LCD ready. So here, this is the type of the object, the type, the class, and then the LCD here. Here is the variable name. So what we'll do is LCD init, and don't forget to add the semicolon, because if you forget that, even though it's a simulation, it will still break. I don't know why, but that's the case. I don't care. I mean, yeah, well, that's just okay. After this, don't forget to add a line to turn the backlight on. Now, these two lines will make the backlight of the LCD turn on. Okay, that's all the code that we have to put in setup. But we will add some more code if you want to use a DHT sensor. Wait, okay, so let's just hurry up here because my battery is really low. Well, the code that we need to make it show something on the screen, and the LCD is print. No, no, LCD dot, not a color, not a sign, and put something in there. Hello, no, no, Utah bread. Don't ask why I put Utah bread. It's just a little inside joke from one of my Discord servers. Don't ask why. So it's like this, and we run the simulation and just wait until it starts working. It takes a really long time for it to start the simulation. I don't know why, and it's already 13 minutes. Okay, that's a long time. While we're waiting for the simulation to start, let's just set up the code for the DHT. So we need to define, and we need to make the lines to set up the DHT. First, we import the library, which is DHT. Wait, is that something expected? It is here though. Mhm. Let me just. Actually, you don't need the backlight because it's not in real life. If you're doing it in real life, you have to have that light. If you don't have it, oh, okay. Never mind, I was stupid. Okay, so we just have to import the library, which is different. Sometimes it's different from this the actual library name. So here is the tab desp.h, and you have to set the pin. Now you can see that it fails the whole thing because it's in repeat and I don't set the columns. Anyways, so yeah, you see the basics on how to make something show on here, and also here is the serial show serial monitor. Yeah. Here you set the pin for the DHT, which is, let's just add it quickly. Okay, but sorry, I was looking at something. This VCC, we put it down, put it to the 3 volt like before. Let me make that cleaner. You know what? Whatever. This is SDA. SDA is we can really put it anywhere. So here it's D15, and because I'm a lazy bum, I'm just gonna put it in D15 again because I'm lazy and I don't want to change it. The ground, like normal, we put it in ground. The cables look a little bit complicated. Nah, that's better. Actually, that's worse, but that's okay. No? D15, and we make the object for the sensor like before. And then in the loop to make to, to get the data from the sensor, we use this line. Humidity data. So data is an instance, a like a kit or a thing, an object that the type is temp and humidity. So just get rid of this code if you don't need it. If not, I'm just gonna copy and paste it from my little project. So it can be fast because my battery is dying. That's okay because we already at 13 minutes. So here I will explain it line by line. So it's okay, it doesn't matter. So here, make sure you get all the characters right and don't forget the semicolon. I repeat, don't forget the semicolon. Here LCD is at cursor, so it sets it 00. So here, and then it prints temperature plus this thing string. It turns the data temperature because the data temperature is as a number. It has to be a. Okay, so sorry, my battery dead. Anyways, let's just continue with the thing, explain it. So this sets it to cursor, so 00 here. So here it prints data because data is a number. It has to turn into a character string, characters. And this number here just tells how many decimal points do you want, if I remember it correctly. So here it just sets it to 0, 2. So the 0 is the columns and the 2 is the rows. Row 2 like here. And then this does the same thing as this for reset consumption. This one consumer, and then it waits for half a second and then it clears the screen. So just to make it fast, let's just start the simulation. Now here you can see, okay, that's not good. That don't look good. Wait a second, let me fix it. Okay, so actually I forgot one line here in the setup at DH sensor setup. So let's try that again. Now you can see it does it correctly. The humidity is 70, temperature 18. You can do that. Okay, so maybe that's all for my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.